because I made my peace with surfers. And let me tell you a little story, you know.
Tell away.
During the Second World War, Normandy, beachheads, D-Day, paratrooper group flew over Normandy beachhead, and in the paratrooper plane was General Gavin with a group of paratroopers. And he went down the line, and at the end of the line was a little guy, and he was shaking. And he said, "Son, are you cold? Here, take my coat." And the little paratroopers said to him, "No, General, I'm not cold. I'm scared." And the general was aghast. He said, "You have to make 30 jumps to be qualified for this jump. Why the hell do you keep jumping?" And he said, "Sir, I love to be around men that aren't scared." And that's the story of my life with guys like you, that you are to me an inspiration. And when I see guys, of course, like Garrett McNamara, that such a 100-foot wave, Kelly Slater, in spite of the fact that he's a great surfer, he's also great, you know, at Choco, he's right in there. And guys like Wally Preussert, who I think many of you have not heard about, who I think is the greatest living surfer, who broke his leg yesterday because he's 94 years old. I'm the next guy to go. There are only 3 of us left. Robert K. Kai and Wally and me. I'd like to say something to you that was not only entertaining or, you know, but enlightening, useful to your lives. And forgive me for saying this, because it really is self-serving. So you can put me down as kind of self-serving. But I wrote a book called Surfing in Hell. And I really put 15 years into that book because I drew from surfing a principle of life that was so magnificent I had to write a book about it. And it's a way that surfing as a form of exercise with diet, rest, recreation, attitudes of mind. With surfing as part of the recreation, made an ordinary human being into a super person with vitality, pizzazz, lives longer. And anyway, I put it all in that book. And it's for you. And whether you buy it or not is immaterial to me. But somehow get a chance to read it, because my whole idea of medicine, oh, by the way, I'm a doctor, that's right. Being certain comes first. Now, I think I kind of prepared a little speech for you guys, but I can't remember. I can't remember anything. I do want to say something to you. Surfers are different. You guys and gals are different. And the reason I say that to you is because I'm convinced that anybody that can save the world, I know this sounds a little bit exuberant or whatever it is, but you are the guys that can do it. For each one of you, like for example, the guy that I'm living with, Bill Rosenblatt, who's been so kind to me and his wife, and they open their doors to us, except the dog doesn't like it. Bill, you call that dog happy, but he's not happy right now. Bill's in his 60s, and he's still out there surfing. And I'm telling you that there's something in surfing that is absolutely magic. Somebody asked me once, what is it about surfing? And the fact is that the cosmic forces that are there, like wind and sea and sun and radiation and all that, all combine to make a wave. And then you and I pray we get on that wave and we get the style. We rise the power of that wave. And the power of that wave is in us. So when I go to Israel and I see the Arabs killing the Jews and the Jews killing the Arabs, I go to the Arabs in Gaza and I go to the Jews in Tel Aviv and I say to them, hey, we're the surfers. I get the surfers, and they mix very wholesomely. Only the surfers could do that. The rest of the people are fighting one another, but not the surfers. When there's good waves in Gaza, the surfers come. That's why I say to you, you have a mission. Every one of you who is a veteran surfer, a loving surfer, you have a mission. You can change the world. And the world needs changing. I hate to go into crap like this, but I help make atom bombs and drop them. And you guys don't know what's out there. You guys don't know what's behind this curtain in the world in which we live. You don't know how all of mankind really has in the curl, and that thing's coming over. And when I look at it and I ask myself, how can you change this? And I hear all of this political crap, and the only thing that makes sense is when I talk to Rabbit, or I talk to Kelly Slater, or I talk to McCool Rothman, or I talk to Sonny Garcia. These guys are talking real stuff, and that's why I say to you, you surfers can change the world, and the world needs changing. I would like to close after thanking Bill and Sarah for taking us in. And I would like to tell you that my wife is out there somewhere, who has been a wonderful mother for surfers. She's always sat on the beach and watched the water. And my daughter Sarah is out there, and my son by the way, none of us, Josh has become the painter of the surfing lifestyle. And there's one picture he's got out there that has a secret in it that somebody ought to get that painting because it's got 7 telephone poles. And if you ask the guy who goes to San Onofre, hey, did you drive in? And he says, yes. He's not really an old timer. An old timer goes back to the 30s, the early 30s. You could only drive to those poles. And one guy, Preston Peterson and Lauren Harrison, saw the poles down, and not a day went on. Okay, I've talked too much.
Never.
I want to leave you with just one thought.